So I just got the PlayStation VR camera adapter for the PlayStation 5. I said in an earlier video when I was talking about the PlayStation 4 that I was going to get this in the mail, and within a week, here it is. So this little adapter will basically adapt the dedicated PlayStation camera adapter. I don't even know what this is, to a USB 3. And so I'm gonna get it all hooked up and play with it a little bit, and then hopefully I'll get some footage of some playthrough of some of the original PlayStation VR games on the PS5. I think it's a great way for Sony to add that backwards compatibility, and not to isolate out some of the older tech, but to include it and hopefully make it better. These are super welcome services that Sony can do. I didn't even have to pay for it. I don't think you're allowed to. When I looked on their site, you don't buy it. You call them up and you get a free adapter, and you just have to supply your serial number for your systems, and it was a super seamless process. So kudos to Sony and PlayStation for doing something like this, because they didn't have to. They could have tried to force everybody to get a PSVR 2, to force them into that ecosystem. The only caveat to this is that we don't have backwards compatibility with games, and I'm not quite sure what that entails. But I would imagine that they could, if they really wanted to, with newer games like Resident Evil 7, 8, and 4 remakes, and maybe use lower texture, to push the resolution lower for the PSVR. But either way, I'm super happy that they did this, and I'm excited to try it out. There's a lot of different PSVR 1 games that I would love to play. I just didn't want to reset up my PSVR with my PS4, so that I would need two systems when I really don't need two systems. We just need to have one system that, as we update, then we get the functionality and the backwards functionality and compatibility. I also see in the news that Sony looks like there's rumors that they're trying to update and include PS3 games and PS2 games, and I've seen some of that, and even PSP games that are kind of up-resed that you can play on the PS5. So super awesome way to do things. I think that that is a really, really good step in that right direction, because just because games are older doesn't mean that they're not as good. Some of these older games, honestly, are better experiences than some newer games. It just works out that way. Old books aren't worse than new books, or old movies aren't worse than new movies. Some are, some aren't. But regardless, I think that the argument is made that kudos to Sony again for doing this. I'm super excited to jump in. If you can see in the background, I actually have I have the what is that called? Like the PlayStation Move light gun rifle or whatever. It looks like a PVC pipe, and I've actually played that with I forget the name of it, Farpoint. So I played Farpoint on it on the PS4, and that was a super fun experience. I've got my Move controllers up there charging, and I haven't actually charged those things in, gosh, probably like a couple of years. So I wound up, going online and seeing how I can get these things reset. So there's a little reset button on the back, and then there's the PlayStation button on the front. And so I let it charge for a little bit. I think it was charging. And then I, with a USB, it's the older mini USB cable to USB. I plugged that into my PS5, synced it up. It was working when it was plugged in. So I hope the batteries actually are good and they last. I know the Sony, the DualShock 4 controllers, have a good long battery life, so I'm hoping that lasts. And the same thing with my Move rifle controller, I think. So I'll dive into all that and get back to it. So I'll see you in a bit. So this should be a fun one. I've managed to connect both my original PSVR to the PS5, and also these motion controllers. And they've been sitting for a while. So how I managed to connect them, because at first it didn't look like these were charging. And what you have to do is there is a little reset button right here, and you have to use a little paper clip. And what you'd have to do is you have to hold that, and I had to hold that in the PlayStation button here, and connect it physically using a mini USB cable. Really old school, right? So mini USB cable to the PS5 and sync it, and then I saw the lights go on. So I have a little wireless charger, the little dock that goes in it with 2 of these motion controllers, and they were able to connect. So I wound up charging them overnight, testing it out. The other thing I had to do was, this is so old, I don't know if you could see, but I had to remove the rubber lining that was in there because it was all flaking off. And so I went back, and there's 2 spots for it. There's one in the back here, and then there's one obviously right here where your forehead goes. So these are really old devices. I haven't used them in a few years. And when I used it on the original, on the PS4, I used it a pretty good amount. A lot of the games were really good, really engaging, but it just seemed like Sony wasn't supporting it. And then as we're going to the next console generation, we have PS5. So I'm really glad that that Sony decided to include that adapter. And I connected it first. I tried to connect it to a hub. So I used this specific hub, and I'm not sure if this one is good anymore. This is kind of an old hub, but it is USB 3. And I tried to connect both the PSVR, the box, like the breakout box that they have for it. They have a mini USB, and it's USB 2, so a mini USB to USB, and I connected it to one side, and then I connected the camera to the other side. And when I was trying to play with one controller, one of the motion controllers was fidgeting out all over the place. And then so I wound up breaking them out and plugging them directly into the PS5, and it seemed to fix it. So I was testing it out with Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, and super fun game. It does have a couple of bugs where it will pause automatically throughout the game. Didn't do it as often as some of the other things that I've seen, but I'm going to go ahead and do some recording in the PS5 and show some of the games that I was able to play using my original PSVR with the PS5. So let's cut to that. So when I first started this, I actually had issues with the motion controller, mostly with the left one. So it had to do with me plugging the camera into a hub, and that made this one go real crazy like this. Now it's very stable, so very happy about that. So I did test this out a little bit before, so let's give it a shot. We'll start from the beginning. New story. I'm actually going to do a playthrough with this, and I'll put that as a separate stream, because funsies. New story, yes. No, let's go. Let's start with normal. I've actually never finished this game yet. I really wish they would remaster this for the PSVR 2. I know they're doing Until Dawn remaster, so maybe? Yeah, they did a really great job with building up the cinematic story, and they went for all of the great motifs of horror, and it's such a fun, simple game. I wish more games were like this for the Quest 3. When I did play this before, I did have, and I'm sure we'll see it, where the menu will automatically pop up. That is a bug in the playing this on the PS5. But it's okay. I'll just try to back out of it very quickly. It's not terrible. I wish they would fix it, but look at that. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, just hit the back button. Or O. Alright. It's so random when that pops up, too.
Holy smoke.
This is great. I kind of like it.
Duck.
Makes it feel a little claustrophobic. And there are little bonus secrets. I don't think I've found them yet. Yeah, I remember this drop, and I was queasy when I first started this. Now I feel like I've got my VR legs enough that it doesn't bother me, so you can get used to it, apparently. Hey, bud. You want to not do that? You want to not do that? Nope. Thanks. And real guns. Real virtual guns. Could you imagine if this was... Oh, bud! Could you imagine if this was real? Such a great... I think the actual design of this is really great. Oh, I've actually never gone this way before. I don't think. Oh, no, I have. I definitely have. Why do bad guys always laugh? What's so funny? I never understood why large creatures roar and bad guys laugh. Guess we're just sitting here in the dark. Not minding anything. Okay, lights on, please. Ah! Jesus Christ. I actually jumped there. I've played this before, and normally he comes out a lot quicker. He got me that time. Okay, well, I'm going to stop it here, because what I'll do is jump over to another game. So let's do that. So this one I have to play with a controller. And we are going to jump into the Persistence. And I have only played a little bit just to test this game out. And it's very reminiscent of System Shock is probably the closest that I could compare it to. And I believe Firesprite went on to make the Horizon VR game for the PSVR 2. So let's enable VR. I am sure. Hey, look at that. There we go. There's something to be said about console VR experiences. And, you know, I think when the Quest 3... Let's start with a new game. We'll do campaign. Yes. Yes. Look at this.
Nothing prepares you for deep space. The
This is like
vastness of it all.
DVD versus Blu-ray. We're playing,
Some say it makes them feel
you know, just
small,
because the quality of the
insignificant.
image is lower doesn't mean that
can't say I
the
share
sense
that
of
feeling.
presence and the, you know, level of
helped make
scope
this ship.
of these games
The Persistence.
aren't
She
great.
feels like mine. all that power, how could anyone feel insignificant next to that possibility?
And I do like that this is, this is a sit-down experience. I
have
like that
one
this is
hope
basically
to
the
save
idea
her,
of like the
to
extended
save
screen.
myself.
I can play through and be in the game with a controller, with the screen all around me is basically what it is.
Shape flesh from their
And I don't know why there
genetic
aren't more experiences
to a
like
digital
this.
copy of their mind. If
Because I
anyone
think
is
that
going
this
to
is
escape the persistence alive, it is going to depend
it's a
on
great
this
format.
person I am bringing back to life. It's going to depend on you. On you never giving up.
I really hope that Sony
Together,
doesn't give up on
we have to keep going.
the PlayStation 5
It's
PSVR
time to
2
go.
experience. I didn't get a chance to pick up the sale on the PSVR 2 because I'm broke and I must be responsible with things,
This body feels like
even
it
though
was
I considered it
just printed.
very heavily. Whoa. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, I don't like the vignetting. I don't know that that really helps. I'm gonna turn the vignetting off. Comfort options. Vignette turn. Nope. Vignette move. Nope. And yeah, that'll work. Hey, that's better. Yeah, I really like these semi-casual experiences because, sometimes we don't want to be flailing our arms around. Sometimes we just kind of want to be immersed and hold onto a controller, sit back, enjoy the ride.
Just beyond the door into the storeroom.
Not ominous at all. Red paint on the ground.
Please open the door, Zinri.
Jeez, impatient much.
To see this.
Well, this dude passed out and spilled red paint all over the floor. Very rude. Wow, I look really old and very frail and very dead, and it looks like I've lost some hair in this process. Okay, fine.
We don't have time to mess around.
Oh my god.
Now use that harvester on your old body. We need your DNA for printing future clones.
Persistence. Does it count if in the game they say the thing? The lighting is pretty good for these last gen. They do a good job with setting up the atmosphere, playing with what you got.
But they aren't.
Good job on Sony for giving away the adapter
No one else can help us now.
to allow the camera and be able to play PSVR games on the PS5. They didn't have to, and I'm glad they did, because it gives these games life, and I think these games are really worth playing. Like, this is great. This is fantastic. Like, they put a lot of effort into making these games, and it would be a damn shame if we don't get a chance to replay them or play them for the first time. Like, I'm definitely going to do a playthrough on this. But for this one, we will go through a few different games. Let me get to a certain point. Using my head to look at things is... I wish there was possibly another way to do this. Because sitting there and, like, pointing my head at every little thing is a little taxing. But when you have both your hands on the controllers and they're not moving around, then I guess that's the way to do it. Could you imagine playing Skyrim like this and having to move your head everywhere to pick things up? Or Fallout? I feel like I would be dizzy in like 5 minutes. running around the corner. It's like small movements. It's great. I love the Steam controller. I am one of the weirdos that would love to use that controller for pretty much damn near every game that I play, because the gyro is so good. Alright, I already went through here. And don't sleep on the gyro. Okay. So this is a good place to pause it. We are going to go into Blood and Truth, the third game that I'm testing out for PSVR on the PS5. Let's get it. I have played this game before when it first came out, and it was really good. This looks really great for a PSVR game. I know I'm going to keep repeating myself, but whoa! Whoa! Look at that! There's a gap in the table. Oh, shoot. Yes. Can I have my...
It's not looking good, is it?
Well, it's not looking good.
I've had better days. So are you?
Name's Carson, but we'll get to that.
You look
and
familiar.
I are on the same side.
Like you've been in the movies.
Right.
Look at my hands.
But don't I get a lawyer?
You don't need a lawyer.
They look so wrinkly.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But man, look at the dexterity.
You've gotten in all this excitement that you were in some serious shit. Look around you, Ryan.
Look around?
This is it. This is the rest of your life. Sitting in a fucking room.
Okay.
Go on, play it out. You're facing multiple life sentences. Terrorism, conspiracy, more murders than we could even count.
Very expositional.
What?
Tutorial flashback. This looks great. Alright.
Zero, this is Nomad 2-1. I've reached the compound. Going in.
It's like a shooting point-and-click adventure.
Weapon check.
Weapon check. Yes, buddy.
Weapon good.
Okay. Get ammo.
Ammo good.
I really want to hold. There we go.
Entering compound.
Entering.
Beginning extraction. Over. Shoot the catch.
Oh, and I can actually see through the sights. I feel like when this came out, that was kind of a thing that didn't happen, like in holster my weapon. Okay. I like that I can go either side, because I'm left-handed.
Basic training all over again.
Okay.
Just grab the ladder.
Yeah, I'm going up. Okay, and hey, look at that.
Yeah, this will come in handy.
Alright. O to strafe right. Okay. Yeah. X. Okay. I am not I'm like stumbling. My cable is behind my back and it keeps catching on me. I'm so used to wireless that it's a little hard to get used to. Yeah, look at that. Huh? 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 Oh. Okay. Shoot the guard. Oh, in slow-mo. Oh, 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 oh. up it. Nope. Can I see? There we go. Okay. Okay, getting used to the movements. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that's no fun. No thank you. Reload. How do I reload? Ah, here we go. Okay.
X-rays down.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's a fun little shooter. Holster. Oh! How do I put the gun? How do I put my gun back? I gotta wait for the vibration, and then I don't shoot myself. That's good. In some ways, I feel like I'm such a noob at this because it's such old. Oh, lockpicks. How about that? It's actually good. Ah, look at that. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Made a big noise. Made a big boy noise. For an older game, this is still great. I love that they are okay with making a different move mechanic. I can't go downstairs. Okay. Oh. Ah. Oh. I dropped it. Alright, fine. Nope. Okay. Yeah, twist, twist. Twist, twist. Okay. Open, says me. And, what do I do? Pull it. Boop! Hey! Easy. Hope I didn't need that. And I'll take that, and that, and that. Okay.
Sounds like I'm in the right place.
It does sound like I'm in the right place. Okay, I'm getting it, getting it. Gotta pull the trigger to activate, but don't hold it.
Door's reinforced. Looks like I'm going in loud. Preparing breach.
Okay.
Prime the charge.
Hey, buddy. Oh, don't shoot him! Sorry, bud. I shot right over your shoulder, so it didn't count. But you don't look very...
Yeah. You took your fucking time, skid marks.
Skid
I was
marks.
gonna have to rescue myself. Oh, fair enough.
The texture looks great.
Hey, you fucker, come on. Get these open.
Can I shoot it? Alright. Let's do a little lock picking. Sorry, bud, I'm new to this, and it's my first day on the job. And, you know, just learning the
Give me combat
ropes.
estimation. Route in, I had eyes on 7 to 10 X-rays with longs and 5 X-rays with shorts. Best estimate. Okay, go. Stand by.
Go, go, go! Hey, look at that. Am I jumping? Woo! Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Get some hit. Oh, I'm driving.
That's it, get in. Get in.
Oh, you're driving.
Go.
This is on the other side.
Nice, man. You should get one.
Yeah?
If you ever get your license back.
my license is gone.
Oh, these fuckers aren't going to give up without fighting it.
Whoa! Sorry, bud. I love how they fly forward. Oh, big explosion. Oh!
Nomad 2-1, this is 0. Helo extraction. Nomad 2-1, this is 0. Send message. Over.
0, Nomad 2-1.
You should be looking at the road, dude.
Over.
Nomad 2-1, 0. Roger, acknowledge. Send the big man our regards. Over.
Roger that.
Oh.
Over.
Oh, okay, okay.
He messes me. I just mean
Ah.
mate. Oh, fuck off.
They should
Got some
definitely
bad news, I'm
make
afraid.
another one. London Studio, I don't think is
Unfortunately, your dad died.
an entity anymore. Sadly.
Heart attack.
It's
Over
such
really
a
quickly.
great game.
There's nothing anyone
Can you
can
imagine an updated version of this?
I'm really
Or,
sorry.
you know, something that could be for
Flights arranged.
Steam and
So get your bags packed.
Quest would be such a
You're
great
going back
thing.
to London.
It's very cinematic.
London streets, abundant grease.
It's great.
Buckle up 'cause you got front row seats. Off the record or
It'd be hilarious if we just had to sit here for 10 hours. Ah, the airport. Airport simulator. Oh, hello. Ah, good one. I will be doing a actual full playthrough of this game because I didn't finish it for some reason when I started it, and it's a really good, fun game. Look at the lighting effects.
Right.
So subtle
I
details.
am ex-Delta.
Delta.
We both know the same things.
Oh, his eyes looked right in my.
I'm here to help. You need to help me.
Ex-Delta does pop psychology. You gonna ask me
Oh.
what I dreamt about last night? Was
I
there a
remember-
cliche test?
I failed mine.
The screen door effect
I did
is
my homework.
not that apparent.
Alright,
And I remember
Delphos.
this having the best
convinced me.
of the screen door,
We can talk.
the minimal screen door effects of all of the
Okay. Good.
the Vive and the Oculus, or the Rift actually at the time.
Take care of it.
Thanks, Clint.
And I like that I can wear my glasses. The headset's fairly comfortable.
Oh, it's good to have you back.
Oh, thank you.
How are you?
Fine.
Terrible.
Oh,
You?
this game reminds
Gosh,
me
you
of
look just like him.
a little bit of
He wasn't much younger than you when we
Gangs
met.
of
When
London,
was that?
the
1937?
show that's on AMC, I
He was a
believe.
lot funnier than you, though.
So good, highly recommended.
Anne, stay behind me. Get in!
Smoke a little fat doobie. That's cool. Very nice. Flick it up. Look at that. These little details are great. Okay. Okay, let's put it back. I don't want it anymore. Getting a headache. Jack the Ripper. That. Yes! Alright. I got me a lawn gnome. Look at that. Can I put it on the mantle? Yeah. An achievement. Hey! I knew it. How cheeky. To enter precision mode.
I'll stomp you fucking flat.
Wow. Yeah, this is great. I want more games like this.
Look who it is.
Oh. Look who it is. Oh, look. A little dodgy.
Teacher's room is down that corridor. Copy.
Oh. Oh, I just shot him. Why? I shot him in the butt. Oh, don't shoot him. Whoops. I shot him in the butt. That kills him? I mean, maybe the lower back, which could probably get his liver and his spleen, and then he would die. Okay, maybe I did kill him. I'm sorry for that, Keech. You're not related to Stacy Keech. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here because I will be doing a playthrough on this, which will probably continue this game, because I think I'm going to start with this game to continue, and because I always did want to finish this game, so now I'm going to get a chance to do it after I adjust my camera and get the feeling for it and whatever, but maybe I'll just do that live and we'll play through it anyways. So that wraps up the PSVR on the PS5 with 3 games that I tested so far, and yeah, they were pretty good, minus Until Dawn: Rush of Blood, which had just some minor hiccups with it automatically pausing, but it does kind of ruin the flow. But it's easy to kind of unpause out of there and get back into the action. So I'm going to be doing some more tests and some playthroughs, actually some longer playthroughs, and I'll record those as separate content. So thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, consider liking and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. And I will keep the PSVR alive on the PS5. All right, see you later.